The German Shepherd is one of the most admired dogs in the world. They're police heroes, military legends, and loyal companions. Families bring them into their homes believing they've chosen the perfect protector. But behind the image of loyalty lies a truth almost no one warns you about, a darker side that too many owners only discover when it's too late. This dark side isn't about violence alone. It isn't about aggression for the sake of aggression. It's something far more unsettling: the shepherd's ability to judge, to remember, and to turn that judgment into silence, distance, or even defiance. For a breed built on loyalty, nothing is more devastating than realizing you've lost their trust. To understand this, we have to look at their history. German Shepherds were designed with one purpose: control. They were bred to manage herds, to command movement, and later, to serve on the front lines of war. Obedience was part of their legacy, but so was independence. A shepherd isn't just told what to do, it thinks, it weighs, it decides. That's where loyalty becomes fragile. When handled with consistency and respect, that intelligence creates a partner unlike any other. But when handled poorly, it creates distance. Owners describe the chilling moment when their shepherd stops responding, stops meeting their eyes, stops being their partner. That withdrawal is the dark side no one wants to face, a dog that still lives in your house, but no longer trusts the person holding the leash. Trainers warn this isn't disobedience. It's judgment. German Shepherds don't forget when you betray their trust, whether through harsh punishment, neglect, or inconsistent leadership. Once suspicion sets in, it becomes a shadow over every command. And that shadow doesn't fade easily. One owner told of her German Shepherd who, after being left alone for long days without stimulation, began destroying the house in silence. Not with barking, not with crying, but with calculated precision. Books shredded. Shoes hidden. Couches ripped open. Not random chaos, but targeted rebellion. That's the shepherd's mind at work when it feels betrayed by neglect. This is why tools matter. A tactical harness gives structure, guiding without force. It tells the shepherd you're in charge without shouting. An e-collar, used with respect, becomes quiet communication, a way to reach through focus without breaking trust. These aren't gimmicks. They're lifelines to maintaining authority without fear. But health creates another dark truth. Shepherds are masters at hiding pain. Owners see defiance when, in reality, the dog is suffering from aching joints or hip dysplasia. Misinterpret that suffering is stubbornness, punish unfairly, and you've planted the seed of mistrust. This is why joint support chews aren't optional. They protect the bond as much as the dog's body. Then comes the shepherd's greatest weapon: silence. A barking dog announces itself. A growling dog gives warning. But a German Shepherd that goes quiet, that fixes you with a cold stare, that refuses to move, that is the moment experts fear most. Silence in a shepherd is not peace. It is judgment. The dark side is not violence without reason. It is reason without forgiveness. Once they decide you've broken trust, they won't rage wildly. They will simply stop being yours. And for many owners, that loss is more haunting than any act of aggression. Yet, the paradox is clear. The same intelligence that creates this danger is what makes them extraordinary protectors. A shepherd that has chosen you, that has judged you worthy, will never waver. They will guard your children, follow you into danger, and work until their last breath. The same judgment that terrifies is the judgment that creates loyalty deeper than most humans ever experience. But that's why honesty matters. No one warns families that love alone isn't enough for a shepherd. They require consistency, respect, and mental stimulation. Without puzzle toys and purposeful tasks, their minds turn inward, and an idle shepherd is a shepherd at war with itself. That war always spills into the home. The dark side is not a myth. It's not a rumor whispered by critics of the breed. It's the reality of a dog that remembers, that evaluates, and that refuses to forget. Owners who fail to respect this discover too late that they haven't just lost obedience, they've lost a partner, a guardian, a friend. And that's the warning hidden beneath the stories of loyalty. The German Shepherd will give you everything, but only if you give it fairness, purpose, and respect. Fail to do that, and you will see a side of them few admit, but none ever forget. That is the dark side of German Shepherds no one warns you about. A side built not from aggression, but from intelligence. A side that punishes betrayal not with teeth, but with silence. And a side that turns the world's most loyal dog into the world's most devastating loss when trust is broken.